Wait, guys, I need this court. I need the court, guys. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. How are you?
You can put your paddles in.
Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am? Yeah, it's yeah, that can go back in my bag. That's actually my personal paddle. How are you? I'm doing well.
So you had a nice visit?
We did. Kids had a really good visit. That's fine, Lane. Have you warmed up at all?
No, I'm going to stretch. This place is a zoo. So many people are joining. It's like there's a whole group at Westerville Rec because they have 3 courts and 60 people show up that they're all like moving over here now.
In March, there'll be 17 indoor courts in Worthington.
Wow.
Bar, restaurant, 17 courts.
Worthington? What's there?
Currently, if you drive by, you can see it from the highway. It's called Play C-Bus.
Okay.
It was an indoor ninja ropes course right there where Roadrunner shoes are as well. We have 60,000 square feet. Bar, restaurant's already set up. Sound system's all done. They're taking all the ninja stuff up, and we're laying 17 courts. Not Lifetime, me.
You?
Yeah,
Oh, so
me and a
you
partner.
won't be here anymore.
I'll still be listed as a pro here,
Right.
and I'll come in and
You'll
give
be running
lessons.
that place.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So,
Okay.
all right. So let's warm up by the two of you dinking to each other.
Okay.
I want you to just use this box. Yep. All right, so I'm going to be tough on you today. All right? That was a perfectly hit ball.
Okay.
You were perfectly in the wrong position because you immediately backed up to about here
Oh.
and hit the ball right to the white tape. If you're up here,
Right.
that ball goes in. And that's the main point of today is to never back up from that line unless they lob you. And in all honesty, most of the time I'd let the lob go. I mean, it's just, what are you going to do with it? If it happens to be in, they hit a great shot. But try to stay right on that line and try to get those knees into every single shot because it's going to lift that ball and get that ball over. All right? Yep.
Poor VJ who's in the battle.
Yes. The first week I had him in it, he was up on court 2.
Oh, God. Returning serve.
Don't be afraid to go from here to here to let it bounce and take it back up. Same thing here to here. It's just that you want to remember to come back to here. A lot of times, a lot of guys that have played any basketball at all, we get in that pivot foot where you go here and then you want to straighten up. And all of a sudden, 2 shots in, you're 4 feet back and they're hitting at your feet. And also don't be afraid if the ball's middle of the kitchen to go ahead and step in there and hit it. You're allowed in there as long as you don't take it out of the air. Kind of the same thing. Don't be afraid to move your feet.
Okay.
And that ball that's way up there, instead of this, just move your foot. And again, it starts to be, you have to watch what's happening here to know where it's coming. So as soon as you can recognize the direction it's coming off of his paddle, the sooner you can start to move to that spot. So then if I'm already in the spot, then I can get in my position and hit it. That makes sense? All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See how you move that foot back, and then you could actually take a pretty good swing at it?
I know. A lot of times when I'm playing, I'll say to my partner, if I had just moved a step, I would have gotten to it.
Yep.
So I know I
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. So, come up here a second. So I want to talk about those last two balls. They bounced nice and high for you. You took a full swing, and you really targeted with a little bit of pace towards his feet back there.
Right.
Right. That's a perfect attack ball. You didn't crush it.
Right.
You know, you didn't really aim for a hero shot. You had plenty of room to miss because you're in the middle of the thing. But that ball with a little bit of pace like that is a really hard ball to do anything with, right? So the only way really to attack that ball on your side is when you hit it and you know it's coming that side. Most right-handed people are going to come across their body with their shot. So you've got to actually make that little half step over here to where you can just take that ball out of the air, because this is a really hard shot. I mean, the older we get, the harder it is to get down here, and that's why I want to keep you. You know, next lesson we're gonna get in this transition zone because we get stuck there.
Right.
Right now, I want you to try to never, ever, ever be either past this line or in front of the back line. When you get into that middle, almost every ball is a ball you're having to do half volley on. Your dink that you hit past her, that she half volleyed. Did you see how hard it came off her paddle? You hit it, right, as a reaction. You've got to get to the point to where when you know you've hit that shot and all she can do is that half volley and it's going to jump off her paddle, that's a ball you let go. If it falls in behind you, it was an accident. Right? You'll start picking up 1 or 2 points a game by letting some of those harder hit balls go instead of trying to defend every single one of them. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to let April start at the line. I'm going to let her feed the ball to you. I want you to start in the back, and I want you to work on getting up to the line. If you get to the line, you get a point. All right, if she keeps you back and you make a mistake, she gets a point. We'll play a game to 5. All right, let her serve. Well, I want you to hit it deep, because your job right now is to keep him back there, right? Nope. You get that point. I'm going to give her that point. And you know why? Well, it does have to bounce, but you're also standing on this line. If you just let that ball go, where would it have landed? behind you and out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Here you go. That was a great point. You did a great job of dropping the third ball in front of her, and you got up here, and then it became an even battle. And that's exactly what you want. All you can hope for is to get even, and then somebody make a mistake. If you would do that, your games would last a little longer. You'd have more fun, and you're going to get more points. Do the same thing. You've got 2 now. It's 2-0. Got to be in. He's got 1. All right, 2-1. Yeah.
That's one of my.
And I have to admit, it's really easy to sit here and say, let that ball go.
Right.
But any ball right at us, you've almost got to defend it. I mean, you can duck, but a ball that quick when he's right there, yeah, you've got to get your paddle up on it. You know, it's a good shot.
That is one of my moves.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, maybe I would hit it. Or the
Right.
other thing is it's like this, and then I hit it over.
Yeah, so if we're in that ready position, it's simply a curtain. It just comes up as a curtain. All right. Yeah. It's a natural thing for you to be back that far. But there, yeah. You know, there's times that you just gotta let the wife have the bounce. It's fine. All right, that's 4. 4-1. That's 5. All right, switch spots. Now you're going to start there. You just go back on this side. April. She could have stayed over there. Yeah. So you hit it hard.
Right.
You didn't give yourself any time to get forward.
Right.
And he smashed it at you. So if you're going to hit that drive, you've got to stay back and ready for the bounce. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. They hit you that ball, you put it away on them, right? Still go for the middle like that, but do exactly what you just did. Make them pay for that mistake. It's also an easy shot because you fed it right to him.
Yeah.
You're lefty, right? You are lefty. Okay. It's out. Yep. Yep. You do a great job of coaching yourself after the shot. You missed, didn't you? All right, let me see it. I'm gonna have the two of you go back. Same game, only you've got to play against me. All right? You can put it anywhere on the court you want. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to serve to you first, and then to you. So I am going to rotate it so you know where it's going. All right, go ahead. You got to start back there. As soon as I hit it, you can do whatever you want. What? That's a good ball. That's a good ball. It worked once, so we want to do it again. All right, come up here. So it looked like you had a whole lot of room to do that.
Right.
So you're hitting a line drive.
Right.
I had to take a step and a half either way,
Right.
and I could just put that ball away.
Right.
All right. What ball can I not do that to? A ball that drops in front of me. All right. The time that you're in control, there's 3 shots in pickleball you're 100% in control of. Your serve, because it has to bounce.
Right.
If I serve short and I draw my opponent in on me, it's my fault. All right. The return of serve has to bounce.
Right.
If I return short and draw my opponent up to the line, it's my fault. Because I can hit as deep as I want because they've got to let it bounce. All right? The other ball that has to bounce is a ball that's going to land in the non-volley zone I've got to wait on. All right? And I don't care how high that ball is in the air, it is very rare that that ball is going to bounce high enough for me to do something really aggressive with. I mean, yes, it happens, but every one of those balls you guys think I'm gonna go down the line on him, you were trying to hit hard. It's a step and a reach and a smack.
And it also it's what your height and your wingspan.
Okay, think about it this way. All right, it is me and my height and my wingspan.
Right.
You two go up there.
Right.
All right, are you two wider than I am? Yeah, together. It may be close, right? Because I got a little more fans going. I got a little, I'm wider than I am tall, which is unusual. All right, it is. I've got a 6'5" wingspan, and I'm only I used to be 6'3", but
Yes.
we lose a little bit.
Yeah.
But think about the fact that if it's not me over here, there's 2 people.
Right.
So you're trying to go down the line. I'm covering here already, and it's only 1 step to take that ball. This person's covering here, and it's 1 step to take that ball. All right. So getting to the point to where you're thinking about making the ball unattackable, which is making that ball bounce. When I had you just in the line, you did a great job of it. You put every one of them right in front of her, and you got to the line, right? And then it became a battle. You won some, you lost some. That's what it's going to happen. But if you lose on the first shot, you don't even get a chance to have a choice at that battle. So let's do it again, but instead of trying to put it down the line past me, try to put it in front of me somewhere. Okay, little leg, little leg. I got lucky. Let's do this. You guys come up to the line. You guys hit to me back here, and I'll see if I can get to the line on the 2 of you. Up. That's a great ball. You caught me still moving, and right, I had to hit it from behind me. No, you hit to me. Got to keep that one down there. Got to keep it down here. Soften that one up and keep it in there until you can hit that shot. As soon as you make that mistake, that ball is going to get hit away. All right? I hit a good third. You're going to serve it to me. And I was able to get here, and then you set me up. I can't do anything with that ball. I was already moving, but still couldn't get to that ball. So that's a better shot than trying to smack it back at me. Try again. Good ball. Good ball. All right, I want you guys to think about this. How often you guys play together?
He doesn't belong, so he doesn't play very well.
All right, do me a favor. Let's switch positions for a second. Here's why. Come over here. Right then, both of your backhands were in the middle. Most of my partners are left-handed. And we stack. I don't know if you ever heard this term, but we stack continuously to have at least one of the forehands in the middle. So I want to do the same drill, but I want to do it with his forehand in the middle. All right. You wanted to go all the way over there with it, right? Here's another thing. All right. I'm going to do this on me, all right? You know that the net is 2 inches higher on the ends than the middle. It's 36 on the ends, 34 here, about 35 here. The ball that will go over here hits this. Now, again, I tell people that if you get beat by a hero shot, it's a great shot. If you're the one trying to hit it, we got to get our brain away from trying to hit those really big hero shots every time. Knowing that you already had me moving, you had the right idea. You wanted to keep me moving, but you went a little too far. I mean, you play a lot. How many times do you see that happen? I went for a little too much. I hit it a little too hard. I went a little too sharp of an angle when I probably would have beat them with a little less and give myself a margin for error. I try to look at the court about a foot thinner than it really is. So if I'm aiming for a foot and a half inside the line and I miss it, I may hit the line and it goes. If I aim for the line and I miss it, I'm done. Same thing with the serves. I did notice when we were doing the game where you were here and hitting it back to her, you hit most of your serves really as deep as you could, which is exactly what you should do. You start serving short and you're bringing that opponent in, and once you get here, it's tougher to beat them. All right, make sense? All right. Now I'm going to grab one more person. I want to play a couple of actual points to kind of start thinking about where we're at on that, all right? Hang on to that ball, and I will find me I'll find me a victim. What you doing? You come and play a couple points? April Mancuso and Dr. Mancuso. Perfect. And that has one.
I can't find her.
I'll get. I know she has one because I ran through the first lead with her.
Okay, that way you can check.
Okay. I think there's a correlation there. It's our fault. Excuse me. That's all right. Hey, Wayne. Kelly's coming. Kelly's coming. So here's the only I want you to think about. We're working on two things.
Okay.
One, communication.
Okay.
All right. How long you guys been married?
Yes.
40. Been married
35.
35. I got you then. I've been married 38. You, me. I would say, and I may be wrong, that you are more vocal. All right. Am I wrong? All right. You've got to decide that, and you've got to decide that with every partner you got and play with,
Right.
of who's going to be the you, me, because we're going to concentrate on coming to the middle on you.
Right.
I want you guys to concentrate on who's taking it and talking about it,
Okay.
and trying to keep us from getting up to the kitchen. All right? Have you guys met Kelly yet?
I know April. Hi.
Right.
I forgot your name. Albert.
Albert.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
met him at Dragon Park.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So they're going to work on communication and keeping us back.
Okay.
So they're going to start at the line.
Okay.
We're going to start in the back.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good.
All right? And we want to take everything we can to the middle.
Okay.
All right? So they've got to talk about it.
Okay.
All right, here's the other thing. That line means nothing. There is no your side, my side. That line is only there to tell me if my serve is in. So if we drive April out towards that side, the same 5 feet between us needs to always be there. So if Kelly goes that way, I'm coming clear into this space, because if she takes that ball right to you and I'm over here, you're not coming across my body. You're coming right back down here.
I can't reach it.
Right, so I'm coming over here. I'm at least taking the first ball because her momentum was already there.
Get over.
Her momentum was already pulling her.
You're in my way. Like,
No,
okay.
no,
Okay, that's all Bill says.
no. I go over, and then I come back and I make sure she comes back too. But because it's so short of a shot, she's not going to have time. She's going to be fast enough to get that one. She's not going to get the return. I got to get this one and then give her space to get back in the game. All right? All right. So we're starting back. Yep. You're trying to keep us back. If we get to the line, we win the point. April. Out. Ah! Good shot. Good shot. April likes to hit hard. Every ball needs to come to the middle. You will, I guarantee you, if you hit towards the middle, at the stage that you're at, if you hit to the middle, the ball will not go out. All right?
And you'll win more points.
Yeah. What? Your tennis habit is hitting the ball out? Okay. Anytime you hit the ball in the air, you can expect it to happen. And she didn't have to hit that ball hard. She just had to put it at an angle at your feet, and it becomes difficult to hit. You. That's the one where you naturally want to hit that ball hard, but that's the highest part of the net. You've got to get to the point to where, A, she's exactly right. You were still moving, and the only thing that kicked in was front part of my brain. I know how to hit hard, so I do. As soon as she went that direction, if you were set up, you could just lift it over the net. Okay. I did think you're serving to you too. All right, let's do this. Let's go back and play a couple of real points. We'll play 1 game to 5. All right, full game. Yeah, but easy on him. I got it. Competitive Kelly comes out. Kelly serve. Too much. Too much.
That's all swirled last second, right at me. Let's hear mine. Sorry, April. That's my trickster. 2-0 win. Good shot, Albert.
Good ball. Honestly, I should let it go. Out. Yeah. And again, that ball was high enough that she could have done anything with it. The only thing you can do is you can defend against the one shot, and if you come over a little bit, no one is coming that direction, you may have been able to get to it. if she hits it up here because it's hard, you're not going to get it. So you got to defend the most highest percentage shot you've got, which is the one coming to the middle.
Plus, he's telling you to hit everything in the middle too. So
Yeah.
that's all we're doing right now. 2, 1, what?
You?
Why are you trying to kill Albert?
It's.
He's trying to get you killed.
Do you love this man?
Most days.
I like him
Most
there.
days? 35 years.
I don't know about that 36 now.
Trying to you went the natural thing for us to do when we're up here is have that really tight grip and want to hit it hard.
Right.
But all it's going to do, it's going to go out or it's going to get smacked back at me. You've got to get comfortable with loosening your grip a little bit to drop that ball in front to get it back to even. You know, the only time you're going to be even up here is if we're all four at the line,
Right.
right, and you put a ball across to me that I can't attack. If I can't attack it, I can do one of two things. Put it back to you where you can't attack it, or I can make a mistake. I make a mistake, you attack. Right? You make the mistake, Albert pays for it. Albert makes a mistake, Albert pays for it. That's the way it works, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Oh, it's your serve. All right. So, right now, I'm going to tell you that if I'm playing against the two of you, I've got the advantage because I've got your backhands in the middle. All right, this is where I would stack. If I was you, I would go over here. Come over here, April. Yeah, okay, your forehand's in there. Okay, all right. Okay.
3, 1, 1.
You can't step in. That one you've got to step back. You've either got to take it out of the air or step back, let it bounce, and then put it wherever you want to. It gives you more time that way too.
Steve, are you playing with us? Steve, are you playing with us? 4, 1, 1.
Me? His fault.
Well, you know what? Here's what I say. Did you hear me talking to Bill? I'm like, you. You could say, right, 1, 1. Good try, Bill.
Good ball.
I will do.
Good ball. Me?
Dummy!
Good ball. Albert's got to put that ball in here. That's the ball that's got to come in front of me. And again, once we get to an age where you're not going to drive it past your opponent, you've got to get comfortable putting it in front of them. No, it's all right. It's actually Albert's serve. It's Albert's serve. It's Albert's serve.
Good try, though. That was better.
That's all right.
Sorry, my instinct was to hit it over there, and I was like, I was supposed to hit it. My bad.
There you go. You. Me. You. 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 Me. Me.
Good point, you guys.
That's a good point. That's a better point. You weren't worried about winning the point.
I'm like consciously going, don't kill it. Just
That's it. If you can get
I have to just
if you can
consciously, like, stop yourself.
get into that situation of not trying to win every point,
Right.
instead just trying to keep the ball in play, eventually they're going to make a mistake.
Right.
Right? You? You? A little high. As soon as you get it high, it's going away. All right, let's do this. Come on. Let's play a dinking game to 5. So everybody has to be, 10 push-ups.
Because I think kitchen?
Yeah, non-volley zone, 20. Okay,
It is
All right.
non-volley zone.
so
Nickname is kitchen.
a foot width, anything foot width is in. All right, anything past that's out.
Okay, Ian's smaller feet.
Well, sucks to be her. Guess what? That means she's shorter. She's closer to these balls.
There you go.
All right, playing to 5. 0-0.
Because you started
Legs.
the wrong side, you tripped everyone.
Legs.
I think we should start
Legs.
over.
All right, we're starting
Start
over.
from this side.
All right.
He was being weird.
OCD.
0. Yeah.
Me? You? 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 Me? Me? You? Squeeze it. We're hitting to the middle. So you squeeze, 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 and then she went outside. She didn't have to go for the line. She just had to go about a foot past him.
Should we call him a dinking champion 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
Tracy's group. 1-0-2.
You? Me? You? You? Me? You? 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 Did she say you?
You owe her a drink or a back massage or something. That's 5 minutes of massage. Ready? 2-0-2. Try.
That was the right ball. That was the right ball. Just no legs, all arm.
3-0-2.
Me? Me?
Oopsies.
Go ahead. You? So here's what happened. I had to go for this ball, and even that one step brought me here,
It messed me up.
and she didn't come over a little bit. So the next ball is behind me already. That's
Still sit here.
that's a way to play that ball. Your serve. You? Let's talk about something real quick. Let's talk about our offhand. If you're standing here and you try to bend, you got to use your whole core. If you use your arm as a counterweight, it helps you make that movement. So instead of being here ready to dink with our other hand down and it's all this arm, our offhand can start to help us make that move. So if you get comfortable with your offhand getting it up into the area to play, you're gonna see that it helps you make that motion, use your whole body and your core instead of just your arms. So try to get that offhand up into the play. All right? Ready? You. Me. You.
Oh, I cheated. I was in the kitchen.
Oh, were you in the kitchen?
Yeah. I stepped all of it to
30.
the air. Oh, no.
30 push-ups.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Non-volley zone?
Non-volley zone. You.
I made up for it.
Me.
Don't stop moving your feet. Like you got there, then you leave. If you would just take one more tiny step, now you have all of this. But when you're already extended, I
It's
can't
not
bend.
the only thing you can do is exactly that. Is push it forward. If you come forward, you can actually lift it up.
Non-volley zone is not hot lava.
You. Hang on. Stop. Hold on. Let's give them a whole lot of room in the middle. Let's
whole
pinch
lot of
the
room?
pinch the outside and see if they'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
You're trying to miss it.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to see if you would go. Well, when we have that big hole, you naturally want to go there, right? You got to get in that mentality that almost every ball's got to go there until you've got them squeezed so tight that you've got that much room on that side.
And then you go out there again and you play here. That was really hard to do. But I missed it.
You.
Shift, Albert. Shit, get it good. Right.
Nice. You. Me. You. You. That was a great point. That's a great point. There's also, if you get into a game that's pretty competitive and they are using the non-volley zone as part of it, there's a time every once in a while you'll find your partner, if they're not in the point, the ladies find this a lot, all right? Kelly doesn't get picked on as much as most, but she'll get picked on. Every once in a while, you got to make sure your partner's still in the point, and one of those middle balls that you could get to, calling to have your partner take that ball keeps them into the point, because yeah, a lot of times you're here, yeah, and then all of a sudden one comes at you and you weren't even ready. So there's a strategy of getting your partner into the point And if you're doing that, the big thing I keep telling you, if you're realizing what's going on and making decisions, you're not just reacting. You're out of the 3-foot hole. You're thinking about, I need to have Kelly be in this point for a minute. Kelly, take one. Now she's back in the point. She's ready to what's going on. All right? Keeping yourself making decisions allows you to do what you want with the ball, not just react to it. Cool?
When he's saying that too, let's say the ball was over there, you only court. So if Albert's already shifted, right? You're shifting, it's your shot. If I hit you way over there, you shift me over, Albert's not going to you're shifting me over there. Definitely in this area, do not try to come back over here because, especially if we're faster, because I'm going to get here and Albert may get there. If I take that here, so always think about the less movement for our team, the more movement for this team.
Correct.
Just reset there, and now you're ready for the next shot because you're both in position now, right? Nice, easy to near build. I'll make us talk here, figure out who's going to get it. But here, if it comes here, I'm probably going to go right back to you because I'm out of position. If I go over there and Albert gets it, I'm in trouble. Like, that was a silly mistake.
Anything where you're set, anything middle and in, right, should go across. If you get to the outside on either one, that's a ball you can't come all the way across your body and their body. So this ball's got to go right across from me. Because if you come over there and you try to go clear over there, what's her forehand? I mean, she's going to... Yeah. All of a sudden, the only ball that's not getting hit is one that absolutely hits the corner line, and it's an accident. All right, so she's going to reach out and take that ball crossing her whole body. And again,
Guess what I'm going to do?
right.
Is now start here. Reset.
That makes sense? All right, play 3 more real points, whole game. First 1 to 3. You went way over there. So it gave her all the room. It's real easy.
Yeah. And honestly, you just were having a moment. I had a lot of room. Here's your one. Watch your feet, baby. That's your one. That serve is amazing. Choose your one.
You?
And just like that, you think? I was ready to crush it too. I really wanted that.
Forehand.
That was 3 points.
That's 3 points. Does any of all that make sense? Paddle tap. Be a good name for a bar. Combination pickleball place.
Your new place. Yes, you need to open a place on this side.
There's no, believe me, I've tried. There's no facilities.
No, because the problem is, I mean, this pickleball chill, I mean, we play good ones. But when, with work, I mean, we just can't go to the other side of the universe. As it is, he hardly ever gets here. I mean, I can come and still go to work. But,
All right, what did we learn today?
um,
Albert gets to answer first.
Whenever you're ready, he's done.
Shifting,
keep it in the middle.
keep it in the middle. You know,
Together.
it is so counterintuitive to not try and win the point, because the points will come to you if you're patient.
Right.
To where, and if you're already up here thinking, I don't have to win this point, I don't have to hit that line, I don't have to beat them.
Right.
This is not a game of winners, it's a game of errors.
Right.
And the error isn't You know, this looks like a winner. You hit the ball here. I hit it really hard and I went. I didn't hit a winner. You hit a mistake that allowed me to hit that ball. If you don't put it to where I can hit the winner, then I've got to continue to play until one of us does make that mistake. If you watch games at every level, you'll start to notice, well, wait, they didn't get up. The guy that got the two that got up won that point. The ball that they should have let go would have been out. All right. Do you guys get a chance to play it all through the week at all?
They just come home from work till like 7, half the time. So
You're allowed to retire.
Again. No, too young.
How old are you?
At least 17, full retirement.
Full retirement. Okay. You don't have kids still at home that make you retire.
Yeah, no, that's the only time he gets to play is, well, every 60 days here, he hasn't
Right.
played even months because he didn't play for a few months. So usually on the Reynoldsburg Church will play on Sunday. Now
Right.
that he's able to play again. And that's usually extra. So now it's like the lesson and that. Well, in the summer.
Yeah, it makes it much nicer, right? So what I want to do next week is I'm going to bring the ball machine out,
Okay.
and we're gonna work on starting at the back, having the ball machine hit the exact same shot, and I want you to start recognizing where on the court it makes sense for me to hit it. Okay? Because everybody has a comfort level that may be a little different.
Right.
But I will let you know that if I set that ball machine up to where it's hitting the ball exactly the same spot, you'll be super comfortable behind the line hitting it. You'll be really comfortable hitting it up here because you'll be able to just put it away.
Right.
That middle transition zone is a hard shot. And until you see that happening to yourself,
Right.
it's hard to get yourself out of that position. But that ball comes down here, it's just so hard to do anything with it. That's direction shot. You may be able to hit it. You know, she has a great half volley, but it's a rocket because it's boom bam and then it's out. As long as the other person doesn't hit it, which you gotta let that ball go. All right. So that's what we'll work on next week. I'm gonna send you links to both our videos and one I want you to watch. Aside from you guys playing,
I've never watched a video in my life. I'm probably the only person. but-
I'm going to send you a really
Okay.
good one that goes over just some basics. When you already have, hand-eye coordination's there, you know the basics, you know how to score, all that stuff. It's starting to think about what I'm doing with the ball and why I'm getting the ball smashed back at me. That starts to turn on, and you'll start to see that you're starting to win more points because those are people that are back there hitting it to you. If I get up to that line, I'm just putting them away. And little April can hit that ball hard from the line. From the middle, it's a little tougher. Cool? All right. I will see you next week. All right. If you want to do something through the week, obviously give me a holler as well. I mean, if you get an evening that you want to, yeah. While you're taking these lessons, I mean, you need to come and play at Open Play once. Forget about that up there. Just if you've got an evening, we have Open Play or Aurora
Right.
that you can screw over. Just come over and.
Right.
So some of these things start to make sense against more than just me talking at you, so you can actually play.
Yeah.
All right? All right, let me know when you want to do that, and then I'll make sure that you're in.
Okay.
All right, don't worry about the guest pass thing. All right? Yeah, by all means. All right. Steve! I'm good.